Some spiders bite to survive, others bite to defend, and when they do, the effects can range from painful to deadly. Luckily for me though, today's danger doesn't come from a spider, it comes from the workout designed for one. Tom Holland trained like Spider-Man, and today I'm going to be attempting his workout. Expect pull-ups, squats, box jumps, core work, press-ups, anything you can think of, we're going to give it a go. So we are currently warming up on the treadmill because even Spider-Man needs a warm-up. We're going to do 5 to 10 minutes on this treadmill and then we're going to get into the bulk of the workout. This is step 1 into becoming Spider-Man himself. So the first exercise is pull-ups, and Tom Holland will do 2 to 3 sets, as many reps as possible with a 60-second rest. I am prepared to be humbled on this first exercise, but if you want to climb buildings like Spider-Man, then you have to do his workout, so let's get it started. Guys, if you're struggling with your pull-ups, tense your glutes in your core because this will stabilise your body and reduce the amount of time you're swinging in the air. Remember, bring your chest to the bar, not your chin. That was 16 reps. The 60-second timer's on now. When it hits 60 seconds, we're going to do 2 more sets. I'm going to try and get 15 in each one, but I'm not so sure. So, because I had such a short rest time in between sets, my grip strength paid the price. I started struggling much sooner than I would usually in a pull-up circuit, but that is the point of the workout. Shorter rest time equals higher intensity. And by rep 13 on my 3rd set, I was ready to call it a day. And no, I don't feel like Spider-Man. So that is pull-ups done. We've got 16 reps in the first set, 15 in the second, and the 13 in the third. On to the next exercise. If you can't jump, what hope have you got for being Spider-Man? So Tom Holland would do 3 to 5 sets of explosive box jumps. And if I'm honest, I'm a bit nervous about this one because the box isn't very stable and I'm a bit worried about making a fool of myself in front of the whole gym. But 3 to 5 sets, let's go. Box jumps give you explosive leg power, and this isn't just for superheroes. Box jumps actually train your fast twitch fibre muscles. These are the same fibres that let you sprint, jump and react in a split second, just like Spider-Man. Guys, as you can see, that was not very stable, so I had to hold on to this a few times, but we've got 2 sets left. What am I doing? The things we do to become Spider-Man. To be honest, the more of these box jumps I did, the more I thought I was going to fall in front of the whole gym, so I'm just glad I survived the 3 sets. Next exercise, push-ups. Tom Holland for his push-up circuit will start off by doing 15 wide grip push-ups, and then he'll do a variation into 15 reps of a diamond push-up. He will do 3 sets of this, but the catch is he only has 20 seconds rest, so let's give it a go. This was honestly the hardest part of the workout so far. Going from those wide grip push-ups into those diamond push-ups, I thought my triceps and my shoulders were going to explode. The burn was honestly unreal, and to make this worse, I knew in the back of my head I only had 20 seconds rest in between these sets. Oh, what do you mean I've only got 20 seconds rest? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yep, as predicted, each set got worse and worse and worse. I set a target for myself to finish these 3 sets with 15 reps and 15 reps, but by the 3rd set, I could only get 4 reps on the tricep push-ups because my shoulders and my triceps were just absolutely gone. With little rest, this was honestly so hard. I'm done. I got 4 reps at the end then. I'm not sure I feel like Spider-Man yet, to be honest, but if Spider-Man spent all of his day in pain, his shoulders, his hips, his knees were hurting, then maybe I do. Maybe this is what it's like to be bit by a spider, but I somehow doubt it. On to the next. Spider-Man doesn't just look strong, his core is actually what holds everything together. The flips, the swings, the wall climbing, all of it depends on insane abdominal strength. Right now I'm doing the part of the workout that's supposed to give you those superhero abs. Planks, V-sit-ups, side planks and bicycle crunches. Simple exercises, except when your body starts to question every life decision you've ever made. For this section I did 1 minute on each exercise, and I did this for a total of 3 sets, and honestly it was an absolute killer. And to be truthful, it made me question if getting abs like Spider-Man is even worth it. There are 2 circuits left, and the circuit we're doing now is the agility circuit. Tom Holland will spend 5 to 10 minutes on an agility ladder, but as far as I'm aware, I cannot see an agility ladder in this gym, so we're going to use the tyre. We're going to do some agility work around the tyre for 5 to 10 minutes and hope I don't die. Now, while this agility work might look simple and easy, it can actually be really tough. It improves your coordination, your fast twitch fibre muscles, and it'll improve your cardio. And that is the agility work done. We can now move on to the final exercise of this massive circuit, and that is the one I'm least looking forward to, and that is sprints. supersetted with burpees. So Tom Holland will do 8 lots of sprints for 20 seconds and then he'll superset it with 10 burpees. If you've been watching this channel, you'll know how I feel about this machine. It keeps popping up in my workouts and I absolutely hate it. But that does not mean we're not going to use it, so let's get the show on the road. And if you haven't guessed it, guys, this is where the workout stops being fun. The sprint pushes my body to its absolute limits. My heart was pounding, my legs were burning, and my air was disappearing. And before I could even catch a breath, I was back on the floor doing more burpees. There was no time for recovery, only movement. Every sprint was a chase, every burpee was a battle. This is the part of the workout built for someone who can run up walls and swing across the city without slowing down. I'm not Spider-Man, but for those few minutes, I felt like I was ready to take on the world. However, that was very short-lived because, as you can see, after set 8, I collapsed into an absolute heap on the floor because I was exhausted. I think it's safe to say that is a circuit I will be adding to the things I will never do again. Spider-Man, you can keep that job. And that is Tom Holland's Spider-Man workout done. I'm not sure if you can see, but it is absolutely freezing in this gym. I can see my own breath, look. My God, that was a really, really hard workout. Those sprints into burpees at the end absolutely finished me off. I can confirm I do not feel like Spider-Man at the moment. I feel like an old man. My knees, my hips, my shoulders are all on fire. However, that is the end of this video. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any video ideas, leave them in the comments below. Get involved. And until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one.